Hey, what's up and good morning, everybody. Thanks for clicking on the video. This is David Pendleton. I am covering the Pro Division of the Most Wanted 9-Hole Cup. This will be holes number 1, 2, and 3. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope that you like the content enough to hit the subscribe button. I hope everybody gets value out of this and hits that like button. It would be awesome. Okay, so I'm starting Pro. It's about 7:30 in the morning, so I'll be starting my work day here in about an hour. I will get done with all of Pro today. However, it'll come out just a little bit later, as obviously I have to get to work. So again, Pro holes number 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. Hole number 1, we're going to go with that Zerk. And we're going to go 6 top with 2 bars of side spin to the right. Extra mile level 9, we do have more top spin we could use here. If you want to get greedy, you could try to go ahead and go with a little bit more top spin. You just don't want to go with too much because you don't want the ball to zip onto the green and go into the back of the rough. Here I make my pull 0% at max, and then I push all the way back up to max. I'm going to be using overpower, about half of a ball, and take note of the amount of curl that I'm using here to the right-hand side. Perfect ball seems to be pretty mandatory on a shot like this in any division that you play, but here you see I am going to be able to rock the ball down the fairway, getting myself into very short distance for the eagle opportunity. Now, when it comes to the eagle, I played at 20% at mid, full top spin, ball guideline going right to the hole as you see. And then again, for me, I did go ahead and make an adjustment here. I've been burned by this hole before just by going full top spin and missing it barely. So I've just always now just go ahead and pull it 20%, and you see here I get this ball to drop into the hole for the eagle on hole number 1. Okay, hole number 2, everybody's favorite par 3 in the game, right? Not. Couple different things here when it comes to this hole. If you followed me in the Pro in the past, I typically play a sand bump here and some wind angles. I tried playing the sand bump with the quarterback. I tried playing it with the Thor's hammer. Quarterback is typically one that I play it with. I was messing around in practice, and I just could not get a good, consistent rollout of the sand. So here I'm going to play it safe and go for the birdie, 40% at max. About 1 bar of top spin with 3 bars of side spin to the right. There's definitely a hole-in-one opportunity here. I want you to take a look here at exactly where the end of my ball guideline is when it comes to the green squares. We always use these as a reference, okay? So if you can kind of aim in the bottom left-hand corner of that light green square where the very end of my ball guideline is after the spins are set, this is what we're looking for. Here, I make a 40% elevation pull at max distance of our sniper, and then it's going to come down to curl. That's going to be the most inconsistent part about this shot. If you over curl this shot, you will go in the sand. Trust me, I know. I did it on my other account because I was trying to get greedy. So look at my curl here. It's about halfway in that blue adjustment zone thing. You'll see here, I don't really come too close to hitting the sand, and we almost get that ball to drop. It barely misses to the left-hand side. This bounce down here is what's important. You see here, it's close to the sand, but it's not like dangerous. I did add curl on my other account. So instead of stopping my curl right here in the middle of that blue, I went ahead and curled it just like that, okay? So you see, I went ahead and curled it just like that. Oh, with my ball guideline covering up the blue zone entirely. We don't want to do that because I stuck the ball right in the sand with a perfect shot, and I did not save it. So that's hole number 2. Most people just play it for a birdie. I'm just kind of giving you some extra detail here in case you just want to try to sneak a hole-in-one in qualifying. Tough one to drop, though. All right, hole number 3, couple different things you can do for hole number 3. 1, I'm trying to keep this easy for everybody. Going to use a Kingmaker. I'm only going to put myself at 6 bars of top spin. Here's what I suggest. I suggest if you have an extra mile 9, you absolutely go full top spin. If you want to get even better with it, you could go with a power 4 or a power 5 ball, like a free-to-play ball, Berserker. That'll allow you to get a lot of yards on the drive. But here, I'm going to just keep it really easy in qualifying. We're going to go full top. Well, we're going to go, like I said, 6 top, 3 bars of side spin to the left. But again, if you have the top spin on the extra mile 9, go ahead and use it. Also, going with this approach, I would suggest to pack your wood club like a big dog or a cataclysm for shot number 2. Overpower and lots of left curl. I even hit a great ball to the left and I was okay. What this tells me is we need to use maybe even more left curl than what I did here, because that was a pretty nasty great ball to the left and I end up in the middle of the fairway. With a perfect shot, I might be more right-hand side of the fairway or possibly even roll into the rough, which is not what we want. So make sure you get the left curl down. Shot number 2 is going to be a mile long unless you use full top spin and unless you use a more powerful ball. Here I've got a cataclysm. Level doesn't matter. I don't have a good ball guideline here. This is simply just guessing, pointing, and shooting. It's going to be a difficult drop with the cataclysm this far away from the hole. You see here that I pulled in the overpower, which is why I'm going with a little bit of overpower. I hit a great ball to the right. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just taking this one for the eagle, and I'm going to be moving on to hole number 4 here a little bit later in my day. But hey, that's Pro Division, holes number 1, 2, and 3. At least we got a drop on hole number 1. We'll see what we can pick up on the rest of this tournament. Good luck, everybody.